Hello and welcome. My name is Kayla McCord, and today I want to talk to you about something really important. That's self-love. If you don't know what self-love is, it's not something you can buy. It's not something you can borrow. It's not something anyone can give you, and you're not born with it. Self-love is something that comes from within, something that you create yourself. And everyone's journey is different. Some people have more struggles than others. For me, growing up, I had no idea what self-love was. It wasn't until about 3 years ago that I started to learn what self-love was, and it was hard. It was really hard to learn how to love myself. At first, I thought it was selfish because it was something that started with the self, with me, and not anyone else. So I thought, this is selfish. I can't love myself. I don't know how. Where do I start? It was scary. It's just really scary to look at myself in the mirror and not tell myself that I wasn't ugly. Because I looked at myself in the mirror and I had a list of a million things that I wanted to change about myself. Because I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel that I was enough. I just didn't feel that I was supposed to be in this life. I was like, life is not for me. I just thought I was too nice to everybody and everyone took advantage of me. And I was hanging out with people that didn't truly love me and they didn't truly care about me. And I was being put down all the time. And it was because I didn't have self-love and I let that happen. When you love yourself, you learn to say no. And you know that that's okay to say no. Because you're saying no to things that are not good for yourself. And you're saying no to things that are not going to be good for your future and for your present moment. If you learning self-love means that you look at yourself in the mirror and, maybe I ate a cheeseburger last night, but I'm gonna say, hey Kayla, I don't feel good right now because I had a big cheeseburger, but I am still beautiful. I am beautiful because I am more than just a body. I am a soul, I am a vessel, I am a light, and that is me. My body gives me the ability to run. My body gives me the ability to do my yoga practice, to rock climb, to teach my little brother how to ride his bike. My body gives me the ability to spend time with my family, to drive to my dad's house. My body gives me the ability to run with my dog and to go to the park and to do all of these beautiful things. I'm in Taiwan right now and my body gave me the ability to get on a plane and to come here to see my best friend. My body did that, but not my body, myself, me, Kayla. And your body gives you the ability to do things too. So take this step with me in this journey of learning self-love, and I promise you that you won't regret it. Because when you get there, it's the most beautiful thing. It's the most beautiful, there's not even a word to describe it. It's magic. It's so magical. When you learn self-love, it means that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of you. Because when people react to you in a negative way, now I see it. I used to be the most shy, insecure girl you would ever meet. If someone didn't like my outfit or didn't like something about me, I took it so personal, I would cry. I always would cry. I was so sensitive, even if it was my own parents that said something to me just because I acted in a certain way and I was in trouble, but I took it so personal as if it was like, I don't deserve to be on this earth anymore. So if someone says something to me now, I just think, oh man, I'm really sorry that person's so insecure within themselves that they have to act towards me in a negative way. Well, they get to go home to themselves at night. I get to go home to me and have dance parties and be happy. And not every day is happy, but I get to live my life knowing that I'm enough and I'm worthy to be here. So take this step with me. I challenge you to take one day out of the week or an hour out of the day or a day out of the month, any day. Find your day. And that is going to be your day that's just for you, where you get to decide what you want to do, where you get to decide if you want to spend time with other people or just to be with yourself. I choose Sundays. Sunday is my self-care Sunday, and that day I don't make plans. If I want to meet up with my best friend Lucy and we both just want to have a tea party or a dance party or we want to go shopping or we want to do whatever we want, then I'll hang out with Lucy. But Lucy knows that, she does the same thing. We just have our day where we just get to do whatever we want because it's our day. And you're deserving of that day. Absolutely. It is not selfish. Stop thinking that it's selfish to have self-love and to have self-care. Start doing things for you. Because when you do things for you, that's when it makes all the difference. So another thing that I love is I have this beautiful journal from my 24/7 Love event that I went to, and I have at the top of one of my pages where it says self-love. And when I'm having a bad day or a good day, just to wake up in the morning and I read myself a bunch of my favorite quotes. Something like, I am mine before I'm anyone else's, which means I am my own self and no one owns me. No one decides my destiny for me. I do. And then I can be a daughter or a lover or a partner or a friend, you know, but I am also myself. And no one gets to make my decisions but me. Maybe my parents have some say and my friends and family, but not to the full extent of where they decide what my path is. And you get to decide what your path is too. Something else like being happy never goes out of style. Something that I love to do is 30-second dance parties, but they usually end up being a little more than 30 seconds. Sometimes maybe like 5 minutes. And I just dance. I just feel the beat, or there's no beat, and I just move my body. I don't care if I'm at the grocery store or I'm at work. I'm just like, this is great. Something else that I started now that I've been on this journey for a while is I've never been one to really wear a lot of makeup, but I always felt like I had to have makeup on my face at least to leave the house. And so I just recently, a few weeks ago, I stopped wearing makeup because I was like, I don't have to wear makeup. And I kind of, my face was breaking out and I ran out of the makeup I was wearing and I was like, I'm just not gonna buy makeup. I don't need it. I don't need it to prove to society that I'm beautiful. And sometimes I will wear it if I wanna be extra or go out, but you don't have to wear makeup to be beautiful because you weren't born with it on your face. You were beautiful just the way that you are. So if you can just believe that, you know, and it's not gonna be easy, like I said. So just start being kind to yourself. Say no to things that are not good for you. Surround yourself with people that are good for you. Start doing things that make you happy. Find your joys and your hobbies. Mine is yoga and rock climbing and my fitness and my edge team, and the list goes on. I have so many things that make me happy. But what are the things that make you happy? Because that's what matters. So just start taking care of yourself. Picking out that day that you're gonna just take for yourself. And some days are gonna be harder than others. But when you can shift your mind is so powerful. When you can shift it to just start telling yourself things even if you don't believe it. Tell yourself, I am beautiful. I will sit in my car and I will say, you are enough. You are enough, you are enough, you are enough. I have it tattooed on my ribs right here, so I never forget it, ever. And I have it here for all of you too. So if you can just start being kind to yourself and loving yourself, then I promise it will make the biggest difference in the world. It's so easy to go the other direction. I was there. I was rock bottom, wanting to harm myself because I didn't believe that I should be here anymore. And I didn't love any piece or part of me. But when I took that really difficult journey to start learning how to get to the other side, it got easier. It got easier to think the positive way versus the negative. So now the way I look at the world is I see all the negative. I see it right there. I know it's there, but I choose not to go that way because I know that that way is a dark path. And I would rather go towards the light. And that way, now that I'm there, I can be the light for everybody else and help lead the path and take your hand to go there with me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that someday, you know, it might take years. It took me many years, but I hope that you all find self-love. So thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you all think. This is just, I get this inspiration and I just have to turn on the camera and I don't script it, I don't write it out. I'm just like, this is from my heart. I just need to speak to all of you. I have a message and here it is. So thank you all. Have a great day.